Hello everybody, Sifd here again with another modded Peglin run. And today's run's gonna be a bit crazy because I have modified a bunch of things. First of all, I'm starting with a bunch of relics, and also I made the old kinetic meteorite, so we still have every single shot as a kinetic force, you know, although it says 3. Another thing, I made the opponents have 100% more life, not 100%, 100 times more life, so that they survive a few hits, you know? It's not like, oh, they have 60 life, what am I even watching? No, I wanted them to have a bunch of life so we get the shots done. And the most important part is that I have made Matryoshka shell have 7 multi-ball. Or 6, I think. Anyway, like madness. And I was thinking, why go with Matryoshka level 5 plus, you know, the normal Matryoshka shots, when you can get orbs that are extra bouncy and just increase the number for Matryoshka shell anyway? It isn't written once again, but it's like, you're gonna see. Let me take the shot. Let me take the shot. Let me take the shot. Now I also went... Yeah, madness has begun. I also went ahead and picked up overhammer, so you know that the fights end a bit faster in case I do insane damage, because we don't want to be doing like this same shot again and again 1,000 times. And I also went with mental mantle in case we get like a semi-soft lock or something like that. And I also decided to put like 1 refresh orb in, just for the memes, you know, just to have like the infinite bouncing and see what it looks like. Because on some stages this is gonna be like an infinite. And this is also once again why I decided to go with the mental mantle. In case, you know, the refresh orbs somehow get an infinite on a stage, then we will have the mental mantle to make sure that the opponents will actually die. And we will be able to progress the game. Although even as you see, the refresh orb, even that slowly starts to dwindle and go down, which is nice to see. Now I also went with Xieroeh's fleece and a bunch of crit related stuff, because I wanted to have a higher damage multiplier. That's just to see bigger numbers, you know, because bigger numbers are fun in my opinion, and I think everybody agrees, like, big numbers are fun. So yeah, I decided to just do that, put in Xieroeh, put in the multipliers, and then because I didn't want the opponents to die instantly, I also multiplied their life. So I pretty much increased just everything, and I think that is the fact, that's like the point of what I'm trying to make, right? Nothing is broken as long as you change all the numbers at the same time. You don't need to, you reduce the numbers of things that are too powerful, quote unquote. You can just increase the numbers on the opponent's life while also increasing your own damage. I would say, do I need a Doctor Orb? Is there any chance I will need a Doctor Orb? I mean, I don't think so. I don't think we're gonna get hit like even once. This is gonna be like seemingly a meme run. Let's go this path. I don't need to fight 2 elites, although elites give better rewards, so let's go this path. Let's go the elite path, then let's go over here, for example. And then out here I definitely also want to go to, so that would be something like this. Yeah, the left path is a bit safer. So let's try to get to the left path, and then it's gonna force us down the path instead of, you know, having any danger whatsoever of losing our track. So off to the right we go, fighting elites and seeing how much damage we do. Now I also put in sealed conviction, so I cannot reroll anything. So if the reroll orb arrives, then I'm forced to use it. I can't avoid using the reroll orb. That's not really that part. As I said, we already have the coverage with mental mantle. Look at this madness. Look at this madness. Look at this. 34,000 damage. By the way, we won't even have lethal in late game. Like, look at this. Right now we're doing 36,000 damage, right? Here, 36,000 damage. Oh, I also removed the screen shaking like crazy whenever I take a good shot, because I want to be easily seeing the damage. I'm sorry if it's breaking the immersion for you. So yeah, as I was saying, 37 damage, 38,000 damage. Yeah, those numbers will not be enough to kill the opponents in the 3rd act, because they're gonna have like 77,000 life. Or, you know, the final boss is gonna have like 35,000 life, each segment of them. So, no, actually, what? It has 3.5k, so it's gonna have 350,000 life, each segment. So, yeah. And that's why I made the opponents have a bunch of life, because although we're pretty much busted and broken and it's fun memes, I want to, you know, also have some kind of challenge and also, you know, have opponents actually survive this madness. By the way, we're super lagging. Do you see this thing? Oh, I just realized I'm not even recording in high bitrate. That's pretty bad. Give me a sec. I might need to pause the video here for half a sec just to see if the bitrate is an issue. Because if it is, I will need to pretty much restart the whole video, which I wouldn't really like doing right now. Let's take a shot here, and I'm gonna just take a pause to look into this own footage and see if the bitrate is an issue. Okay, I looked back into the footage. It doesn't seem that there is like a bitrate issue. I don't know, man. Since the day I was playing Vampire Survivors and that whole bitrate, you know, destroyed my, you know, the analysis, the pixelation of the videos. From that point on, I'm always anxious about the bitrate thing. Because on the one hand, I don't want to have a very high bitrate because I don't have a good internet to upload it. On the other hand, I want to have a high bitrate because, you know, we're doing crazy stuff and we want them to be visible. So yeah, there's that. let's continue. 7,000 HP. Oh, by the way, I want to do a shout out that's a bit random. First of all, I want to shout out Boots because and the give me a sec to look it even up because we want to be right on our naming. Boots and also Ruiner 189. I'm not sure if that's also his or her you know, Discord name, but those are the two creators of the mods I'm using. And I also want to do a random shout out here to Waterbots, because honestly, I am watching Waterbots and Retromation, Splatterbot, and pretty much most of the YouTube channels that do similar content to me, I am watching them. Not because I was always watching them, like I was always doing that in my life. It's like they are my inspiration. I want to do like a shout out here to Waterbots because he rekindled my love for modded Peglin, because I mean I completely forgot that the first time I got burned out of Peglin, I just started playing mods and then I was having fun again. And for some reason this time when I got burned out of Peglin, I decided to start trash talking it and then being like, oh, the mods, the devs destroyed and whatnot. No, I should have just gone over to mods and have fun. I should have just gone over to modded Peglin and have fun, and that's why I'm doing shout out to Waterbots, although he didn't, you know, actually affect me. I mean, he did actually affect me, but he didn't, you know, he didn't come and tell me, yo, Sifd, play modded. No, he just rekindled my love for this. And yeah, I'm having fun again. I mean, look at this madness. Look at this madness, man. Look at this. I went ahead and asked for the kinetic meteorite, and we got. I mean, yeah. Wonderbots was suggesting the kinetic meteorite change, and I went ahead to Discord and asked about it, and now we got it, and now we even got this thing, and maybe I'm gonna ask about other things too, and maybe we're gonna get a bunch of crazy things in modded. Who knows, man? Who knows? Maybe modded Peglin is the way to go. Maybe modded Peglin is like the, you know, the thing that everybody's expecting. By the way, I'm gonna say something negative again here, real quick though, real quick. Has there been a major patch or like a new relic in Peglin or like new opponents or new stages or anything, you know, new and unique? Actually, no. A new stage and a new opponent has been added. But did they add like new relics? Did they add new orbs the past 2 weeks from when the game launched? I think not. I think they're dropping the ball a bit. Just saying, by the way, these are gonna stew in here forever. This is gonna be pretty much the rest of this this shot. Can I make this not lag that much? I have paused and it's still going. I have never seen something still go while I'm pausing. You okay, game? Everything's fine, game? Let's just sit here for a moment to see if it's ever gonna freeze. I'm not gonna sit here forever. I know this is not a fun footage to see, but I want to see if this is ever gonna stop. Like, is there like a delay until the game realizes that, yo, the stop has been pressed, or is it just straight up gonna keep forever getting the stew here boiling? Yeah, seems like the stew is gonna be boiling for the rest of this. Yep, looks really a lot. Oh, one went down the drain. Okay, maybe one or two have a chance to fly off. Because let's not forget that I still have kinetic meteorite, so these have a chance to fly off. I mean, as you see, there is one just flying around in the universe. It seems like it's passing through barriers. Oh man, it was definitely a bad decision. Definitely a bad decision to go for the refresh orb. Yep. Yeah. This was a bad decision. I'm having still fun though. Look at this. 67,000, 69,000. We're amassing damage. Yeah, this was a mistake. Yep. This was definitely a mistake. I don't know if I can somehow remove the refresh orb now from my deck. I'm not sure if that's like a possibility. You know what? Let me actually go ahead and look up if that is a possibility. Honestly, let me first take the shot. You know, let's actually beat this fight, and then I'm gonna try to remove. I mean, will I try to remove it? I don't know. I think the main problem is the lag. If there wasn't a lag and this one just a smidge faster, this would not actually be an issue. But because this is like laggy and like this tick frame by frame thing. That's the main issue here. It's nothing else, nothing more, nothing less. Man, we're completely stuck in this spot. Should I speed up the footage? Should I like cut the footage? I don't even know what to do at this point. We made a huge mistake. We made definitely a huge mistake. My idea was that the mental mantle is gonna save us from these problems, but not if the opponents have 25,000 life. I didn't think of that through. Maybe if like 10 orbs go down the drain, maybe then there is like a chance for this to work. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Oh, one more got down here. Nice. Maybe somehow it's gonna go down. By the way, if anything gets into this and then like flies in, or into this, like these two are the the exit points. Like, if anything, any orb goes into this. Nice. No. Go back in there. Like, that's also a problem. We have this here to get them stuck. They have to, like, go down and somehow get bouncing here and then just somehow get off. Like, if they get to this area or to this area, then at that point, they're 99% of the time gonna go down the drain. But, oh man, we're still so far away from lethaling these guys. What a huge mistake. What a huge mistake. You know what? I'm gonna try to fix this. Let's actually try to fix this. I'm pretty sure a bunch of people want to see this still, but yeah, it's just straight up not happening. Let's go with the back to main menu. Okay, let's try this fight again, and this time I'm gonna try to throw the orb inside that. look at the play being extremely fast. Would you like to continue? Yes, the play is extremely fast. The game. What is happening? Why is the game extremely fast? Okay, everything is ×3 speed right now. Okay, this orb is not a problem. And the refresh is very bottom. You know what? That's how we're gonna get out of this problem. I'm not gonna care about the refresh orb itself. If we see that the game gets stuck, I just go back to the main menu, come back, and we get the kill, and that's it. Like, it's very simple. This is gonna only this here, the refresh orb is most likely gonna be a problem in specific stages. I already know what stage is gonna be the main problem. The castle stage. Oh man, the castle stage. Now that I think about it, the refresh orb is a very bad idea. I'm gonna try to throw it away. Should I take Inferno Orb? Nah, I'm gonna stick to what I have. Ooh, we can go with Echo Chamber. Let's go with Echo Chamber. Why not? Let's also retarget our pathing, because I might forget it. Now I definitely want a few events to throw away the refresh orb. But at least now we know, you know? Now we know refresh orb, not a good idea with this. Maybe if I had one less multi-ball, because right now I have like 7. If I had 6 multi-ball, then maybe it would not be that much of an issue. But obviously, memes and damage come first, and anything else comes later. How much life do you have? 290. Well, he's gonna get... he's glitching out of existence. He's like super perma-stunned. Look at his eyes, his face. He sees the eyes of terror. Is he even gonna survive? Oh, he almost survived. 30,000 life, 42,000 damage. He almost survived. Cookie, heal and refresh. Yeah, I mean, this is literally we're damage immune now. But Sifd, we wanted there to be some kind of challenge. Why did you do that? Why did you make yourself damage immune? Oh, here we go. Remove an orb. Nice. Let's throw away the refresh orb. Yep, let's go. I know. We could have had more fun with it, but at the end of the day, safety first. And also, obviously, the event's gonna send us off to the wrong path. Because the Pachinko way always guides us. And the Pachinko way is most likely deciding left. Or maybe right. Or maybe left. Or maybe right. Or maybe right. Or maybe left. By the way, I was saying wrong left and wrong right. Okay, left most likely. Most likely left, but the Pachinko way always can turn. Okay, good. The Pachinko way is like the... What is it called? The... Duplicate all orbs. Just have 1,000,000 rub orbs in the deck. Why not? It's the same thing without, you know, having to care about refreshing. I mean, at the end of the day, I can't even reroll. Once again, we got another event of those awesome events that have an extremely bad Pachinko map. I gotta enjoy the forced randomness. You know, it's one thing to have randomness. Actually, you know what? I'm about to say something else. They said that their shots are deterministic. That means that if you find like a specific spot and shoot at it, then it should always be the exact same shot. Like, it should always bring you to the exact same spot. Obviously, I have Meteorite and Gift that would affect that. But if I find on these stages what shot brings you to the left and what shot brings you to the right, if I don't have anything that affects, you know, the shot itself, it will be really easy to calculate how to do it. And it's the same for that map, by the way, for that bomb map. Like, if somebody finds the exact spot that, what is this? Gambler, no. I would have gone gambling, but because I have, you know, super multi-shot. Okay, now we're definitely gonna go right. I can almost guarantee you that. I've never seen us go left when I have gift that keeps on giving, like ever. Yep, exactly. Easiest prediction of my life. I have never ever gone to that stage to the left if I have gift that keeps on giving. I mean, not ever. After like 5 or 10 resets, I was able to, but I didn't want to do 5 or 10 resets. Okay, we're having lag spikes. Oh man. I'm starting to believe I should reduce the Matryoshka bounces. Yeah, I think I should reduce the Matryoshka. Look at this thing. It got wings. Okay, I think I have to reduce 1 Matryoshka multiplier, because this is a bit too much. This is a bit too much, yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and after this fight, I'm gonna go back into the options, you know, the modifiers, and I'm gonna make it so that I have one less Matryoshka. That means we're gonna have half the orbs, by the way. Instead of having, you know, let's say 248, instead of having, let's say 124, we're gonna have like 62, for example. Or 200, instead of 258, we will have 124, or something like that. I mean, I'm not exactly sure about the numbers. I didn't sit down to try to calculate them, but yeah, this is a bit too much. Yep, the lag is a bit too much. It's not really bearable, especially we're in the 15-minute mark and we're not even remotely close to... We haven't even fought the first boss. So I don't want this video to be like 50 hours long. 50 hours long. 50 hours long. Sifd English, man. Sifd English. That's how we work. Look at this. We even have... Right now we have like 8 orbs in the stage and it's still super laggy. Okay, now it's not laggy anymore. How much damage will we do? 36,000. Oh, by the way, I made the bombs do 500 damage because otherwise they were completely relevant. In case I didn't mention that already. I want to also make the orbs, you know, the bombs relevant. Let's shoot the orb. I don't really need to wait here. Look at this, look at this. Isn't it so much more clean when the shots are like 1, 2, 3, 4? Please pierce like this. Please hit also the spider. I mean, it doesn't matter if I hit a spider or not. Yeah, we're definitely gonna remove one multi-ball. One multi-ball is getting reduced. It's a bit too much. It's a bit too laggy. It's still fun, don't get me wrong. It's still fun, but it's a bit too laggy. Once again, if you think that, oh, Sifd, right now you're doing too much damage and this isn't fun because right now you're destroying everything and it's very easy to win and blah, 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 blah. You know, those opinions. By the way, this guy has 3,000 life. We can easily destroy him with the passive. Yeah, we're gonna destroy this thing with a passive. Look at this, with the mental mantle. Yeah, if your opinion is that, then, well, I guess good luck challenging yourselves and not having fun in general, you know? Just go ahead and do that. We over here are gonna just have fun, big numbers, and who cares? And at the end of the day, opponents having more max life, I think makes it a bit balanced too. Yeah, imagine if the game was this. Like, imagine if the game was like this. Obviously not like this, actually. Let me reduce the multi-ball amount, and then I'm gonna say the same sentence. So let me reduce the multi-ball amount so that it doesn't lag. But still, imagine the opponents having like 50,000 life and the game just not caring. Like, imagine if this game had by default an infinite mode. Like, by default it had an endless mode, like Backpack Hero. And when you beat the game, you press endless mode, and then the next opponent you fight, like the slimes, instantly have 6,000 life. And the game is like, oh, you wanted endless mode? Well, you just beat the boss that had 3.5k life 4 times, so you should be able to beat slimes now, right? You should have 3 boss relics and you should be able to beat boss slimes, but that has 6,000 life, right? Shouldn't you? Huh? That would be something crazy that they could do, right? Just revert all the nerfs back to buffs, revert everything back to how it was, and just add an endless mode. As simple as that. People will beat the game once, but in the endless mode they will just die, like Backpack here, right? If you don't die in endless mode level 1, you're gonna die in endless mode level 2. If not at 2, you're gonna die in endless mode level 3. You know, at some point the opponents will have too much life for you to handle, and you will just die. Which would be nice, would be nice. Imagine being able to do this in a normal run. By the way, once again, the lag part exempt. So let me actually fix the lag part literally the next shot, because this isn't even remotely. Let me pause here so it maybe speeds up, because previously it did. Okay, that doesn't feel like the pause is actually helping. Oh, actually it does. Actually, it does seem like it's helping. Let's go with resume. Okay, maybe the opponent's gonna die before the shot's taken. Oh, he's like, no, I'm gonna take that 42,000 million damage. Okay, let's skip here. Whoop, that was me not remembering to have my phone on mute, if you heard it. Okay, and now that I'm here, the first thing I'm gonna do is instantly just fix it. Okay, instantly. Let's wait, stop. We're not gonna take the shot. Give me a sec, I'm gonna back right up. Okay, and here we are, right back up. And yeah, I fixed it now. It was multiple 5. I guess it's either the PC that doesn't handle this, or it's the specific orbs that I'm using that can't handle it. I don't know what exactly is the cause of this, but yeah, it is what it is. So it doesn't really matter either. Once again, bombs 500 damage each, because otherwise they were completely irrelevant as an item. But now it doesn't lag anymore that much, and now we just have, you know, a simple and clean shot. And if anything, right now it doesn't really matter if it lags or not, but it will matter later. You know, when we get to the castle, or when we get to the mines and the stages are like huge with a million pegs everywhere, we will have a problem, you know, there, if we don't make sure that we already, you know, do the debugging, I guess, or make sure that we don't lag, or whatever you want to call it. Oh, by the way, I did like a test run before this, and I made it so that instead of I added just the simple relic that says resets crit. Yeah, and you can do damage if you do that. Like the moment you pick up resets crit, your Xieroeh Malus, if you have Xieroeh Malus by the way, yeah, your Xieroeh Malus is gonna make your damage multiply to such high amounts that you get damage overflow. And at that point, bounces contribute damage plus I laugh, let's go with this. And at that point, you literally do 0. Like it goes over 2 billion or whatever the integer maximum amount is, and you just don't take the shot. Like it just does not happen straight up. So keep that in mind in case you want to do something like this, you know, in case you want to play modded. Don't add the resets crit, also crit. So yeah, but crits reset is another story. Like this, crits also refresh the board is fair enough because it doesn't really affect anything, honestly speaking. Other than the fact that the cookie is also healing me more, but that also does not really matter that much. Look at how more clean this is. I think this is better like that. I think it's better like that. It's more clean. It goes faster. The shots don't take 5 years. I think it's better like that. I think it's a lot better like that. I don't know if you agree, disagree, or whatever. You can just comment down below. Yeah, Sifd, actually, it was fun in the beginning, but after a few shots, it was lagging a bit too much. So yeah, it's better now that it doesn't last 2 years. And also doesn't feel that OP anymore, right? Opponents have 40,000 life. I'm not gonna be doing 40,000 damage. So now this is literally a broken run. I mean, we will do 40,000 damage here, but the boss is gonna have a lot more life than this. So this is now a broken run, obviously, but we still don't, like, we are doing 40,000 damage and the opponents still survive. And what was the change I did? Opponents have more life. I'm not gonna take a Matryoshka. I know a bunch of people want to see it, but trust me, when I say it, I don't say this trust me thing often, but trust me, if I pick up that thing, the moment I throw it, the game is gonna just freeze. Because right now I have multi-ball 4, plus another 3 on top of the Matryoshka, it's gonna be multi-ball 7. Yeah, 7, multi-ball 7, and if the stage is something like this, yeah, we're never gonna move again. We're never gonna move again. Let's see if we can assassinate the mole to our multi-ball. Look at this. He has wings. He's also glitching. We're definitely gonna kill the tree here. 99,000 life. Kitty numbers. Or rookie numbers. Yeah, we're gonna use the memes that we have created on the live stream, by the way. Kitty numbers, rookie numbers. Those two things are interchangeable. Whoop. And let's go. By the way, let's remember that also I have a mod that, you know, the Prometheus mod, which makes the shot faster and faster the longer it lasts, up to a multiplier of up to ×3. And 50,000 life, yeah, you don't have enough life. We kill the tree, you're not a, you're a joke. You're a joke. But this was a boss that already had like 300 life, 600 life or something like that. I'm really excited to see the wall, because the wall normally has like, we don't care about any of these. The wall like has, whoa, mama. Let's go Glory Suffering. By the way, Kinetic Meteorite, Wonderbot picked it up and it doesn't do anything. Like, it is disabled pretty much because it's get overwritten by the other one. So we're gonna go with Glory Suffering here. Now our damage is gonna skyrocket. But the thing is it gonna skyrocket to a point where I won't be able to do damage? Because as I said, that is a thing. That is a thing. You can actually not do damage if you overdo it. So this is a bit of a danger play. But YOLO, man, YOLO. Danger play or not, we're gonna go for it. I mean, how much damage is this even gonna add? It's not gonna add 2 billion. It might add 1 million or 2. I don't disagree with that aspect, but I don't think it's gonna add 1 billion. Like from 50,000 damage or from 100,000 damage, you don't get to 1 billion by just making the pegs do 20 more damage. The pegs have to do 1,000 more damage for that to happen, right? Because that's literally how math works. Although on the other hand, that also might not be that true, because the Xieroeh Malus is making it so we do multiplicative damage. So instead, like if a peg says 60 damage, with a Xieroeh Malus that might be 200, you know. So maybe I'm a bit off, but still we're not even close, or remotely close to 1 million. So yeah, I'm pretty sure we don't have any problem right now. Hey, okay, bro. Okay, Orb, you can go down. Yep. Orb, it's okay. You can leave. Yep, nice. Thank you. Whoop, 259,000. A very nice number. Let's go again. And look at the orbs slowly split. It's like 1, and then it's 2, and then it's 4, and then it's 6, and then it's 7, and then it's 10, and then it's 20, and then it's 35. I love it. I love it. How they split, and then the one splits, but the other is still in the air, and then, you know, this whole aspect of this. 100 damage peg hits, which once again through the Xieroeh Malus might be 250 or something, might even be 300 or something. But still, we still have not hit the 1 million. We will hit the 1 million for sure, like, it's guaranteed. Especially, like, on some stages that are good, because this stage is definitely not good. Like, there are a bunch of stages that are really good, especially in Act 3. Most of the stages are pretty decent in Act 3. In Act 2, it's half and half. In Act 1, it's more stages are bad than good, But in Act 1, you're supposed to play like a slow game, and in general, you know, the shots you take are pretty normal, you know? You're like, okay, I'm gonna bounce up to 5 hits, and then through those 5 hits, by the way, I don't actually chase, like, I don't need to do the biggest possible route possible. So yeah, like in Act 1, you're like, okay, if I do like a bounce there, and then it goes like through the loop, it's gonna be like 20 damage, 30 damage, you know? In general, like the first stage, the first act, has a lot of stages that are just Peglin, Peglin layouts. I guess Pachinko layouts, I would say, you know, it's just simple stages. Now from Act 2 and later, the stages become a lot more unique. I mean, it's pretty obvious. So everything that has to do with damage and numbers and stuff, like, and bouncing, everything changes completely. And the same goes for Act 3. When I say bouncing and damage, I mean Glorious Suffering, I mean Gift That Keeps On Giving, I mean this thing, you know, the Mental Mantle, you know, anything that has to do with doing bounces. Those things get a lot better in Act 2 and even better in Act 3, because Act 3 has a lot of stages that you're full on surrounded. Yeah, that's it. That's literally the point here I'm making. And these are all dead right now. Because, oh, are they? Are they though? Are they? No, they might actually not be. You know what? Let's actually target. Oh, I cannot. Yep, I forgot that these guys are literally targeting machines. Now, the front line is definitely dead because we already do 100k. The second target is also dead. Bombes! Boop, boop. Most likely this guy. Oh, he survived and we took nothing. Wait, why did I take nothing? Why did the first guy do nothing? Oh, because I blinded him. Blinded! Where's the blind? Here it is. Blind enemies, 35% chance to miss. I mean, fair enough, fair enough. 35% chance, 1 out of 3. It happened. Although I would say that Sand Arrow should be like blind 2, applies blind 2. Not that it would change anything, right? But at least it would make it so that if you got, for example, a Bull Orb or like a Ghost Orb, then you apply a debuff to every one of the opponents, and the debuff sticks for a while. You know, because at the end of the day, what is Blindness 1 that Blindness 2 does not provide? I mean, what does Blindness 2 do that Blindness 1 is supposed to do? Like, Blindness 1 is supposed to pretty much make sure that the guy that you are attacking does not attack you back. That's what Blind 1 does. Blind 2 makes it so that it's a real debuff. Because at the end of the day, the guy that you're attacking will not be able to attack you back. Either it's Blindness 1 or if it's Blindness 2. It doesn't matter. But the difference is that you can use Blindness 2 at least, you know, as I said, for like a Bull Orb or a Shadow Orb or anything that hits a bunch of opponents, like an Icicle. You know, those things would apply a bunch of debuff to everybody. That would be more, you know, would last a bit at least. Unless you're expecting to have like 50 of those orbs. And then you're like, yo, Sifd, I don't need to do that. Everybody's always blinded. So yeah, there's that. As an opinion, look at these. He's flying. By the way, we haven't killed a single enemy with the Mental Mantle. Maybe we killed somebody in the very beginning. I just remember the slime that was about to die and then was like, nope. The shot ends now. Boom, 500. 500 damage. Oh, there was a Ghost Orb there. I'm not sure if I should get a Ghost Orb though. I'm not sure. I'm just not gonna pick it. Because you never know. You never know. You never know when you're just gonna get stuck again and they're gonna be like, oh, I should not have picked that up. Because, you know, the Ghost Orbs have the tendency... Oh, yeah. You see this? You see this? You see where we got into again? Even with... A good thing we went down to multiplier times 4 in Matryoshka 4. Because imagine this in Matryoshka 5. The game would have been frozen forever. This shot would never end. Or imagine with reset orbs. Like, imagine this thing with reset orbs. Completely busted, completely crazy. By the way, obviously this is insane, right? Obviously this is insane. But wouldn't it be fun if you could have picked up a second Matryoshka shell relic, or a third one for that matter, and then you just straight up get a bunch of multi-ball, like, because multi-ball 2 and multi-ball 3 and multi-ball 2 and 3 does not really lag the game. Multi-ball 4 and higher seems to lag the game. And I'm not even sure if that's because I have the Mental Mantle, or because I have the speed up happening, because, you know, there is a speed up happening. There's gonna be, everybody's dead. A million. We did a million damage. We did a million damage. We did a million. One shot, million damage. Very nice. Oh man, I'm super excited about the mines. Let's go. So yeah, I'm not sure what exactly causes the lag to happen. Maybe it is even the suffering, because look at this, like, so many things are blinking up over here in the corner, like the suffering, this thing is blinking, this, and then the opponent is also getting hit like a million times. So I don't know what exactly is causing the lag. Well, let's attack actually the mage, not that it's gonna do any difference. 100,000 damage, should kill all 3. Maybe the shield's gonna survive. Okay, bye. Bye. I tried to take a bad shot, so this is gonna be just a smidge faster. Now, this is one of those times where Once again, it would be nice if more opponents appear faster just to get through this faster. But, you know, once again, obviously that would be a bad thing for the normal game. But do you know what would be a good fix for the normal game and also the thing I'm doing? Less opponents with more life. Hey, why do I have to deal with upcoming opponents? By the way, why do we have to deal with upcoming opponents in general? Why aren't the fights just a shield guy, 2 archers, and a healer, and done? Like, I don't need to see more opponents spawn again and again and again and again. Like, why? Just give me the fight in front of me and just let me play the game and give them like double or triple or quadruple life. Because right now we are actually proving that double quadruple life would fix a bunch of issues. Obviously because we have the Matryoshka shell and because of all the resets and the crits and because I have a million relics, right now there is no balance whatsoever. But the truth of the fact is, the truth of the matter, or whatever however the sentence is, you know, expressed, is that at the end of the day, right now, opponents are actually survivable, right? I do 150,000 damage, yes I do that, but the opponents have 20,000 life. Like, it's very close for them to not be survivable, to not actually die. Like, if I just make them multi-ball, yeah, that would be the simplest solution. Like, if I just made the multi-ball, 1 less. Like, instead of multi-ball 4, it would be multi-ball 3. If I just did that, I'm pretty sure they would not actually even die. And even now, I'm not even gonna kill them all. Even though I'm completely busted, I don't think all of these are... Actually, no, they will die because I'm about to do 180k. Yeah, all of these are dead. But still, my point stands. If I just reduced, like, the multi-ball by a bit, or if I just didn't have the Critzomal's fleece, they would have survived, just by the virtue of having more life. You know, without changing anything in the game, without nerfing the player, without doing anything. Just increase the life of the opponents and boom, the game is balanced again. And it's more fun. It's more fun. And look at this. We are playing the castle stage and it's actually a fun stage. Normally this is such a stupid stage because you hit like a few things and then go down there and then a bit later actually that's not why the stage is bad. The stage is bad because the opponents most of the time are literally too many opponents in the stage, too many. And also 3 archers and a healer or whatever. Let's continue. Let's go on with a shot. Hundreds of damage. I want to see what Wonderbot's gonna do for this version, because he already mentioned that he wants to do that too. That's also like once again inspiration of this. But Sifd, doesn't that mean you literally steal from Wonderbots? Does it though? Like, if you're watching somebody and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, and then you're like, oh, that sounds awesome, I want to do that too. Is it stealing? Is it? Oh, by the way, in case you think it's stealing, I did this before. You think this is the first time I'm doing multi-ball Matryoshka shots? Go back into the Peglin playlist and go look what I was doing like 3 months ago. I've done all of these things. I've done all of these things, but I just didn't do them in, you know, in the early access version. I was doing it on the demo version. So please don't come along and be like, yo, Sifd, you're... If anything, I'm super really glad that Wonderbots is playing. Like, I'm happy about it. As I said, shout out to him because he re-inspired me. And I really love mod. Look at this. Look at these things. We're gonna find the golden. Line. Is it called golden line in English? I don't even know. Once again, that's very good. The golden ratio. Yeah, we're gonna find the golden ratio of how much opponents' lives should be in comparison to how much damage we do. You know, we're gonna find something. Right now, as I said, we're pretty busted. But I mean, this is literally I just put the human numbers. When I say human numbers, by the way, I mean numbers that are either, you know, very, like the number 1, 2, and 3, the number 5, the number 10, then multiplicats of 10, like 10, 100, 1,000, you know, the numbers that are just, you know what, how much more life should the opponents have? Nobody's gonna say 47, right? Nobody's gonna say, let's increase the number of the life your opponents have by 47 times. No. It's either gonna be times 10, or times 20, or times 50, or times 100. Like, it's gonna be a very specific number that you just decided without any actual context behind it, right? It's not like there is a reason why it's 100 times more life. No, it's just a random number, you know? I just said, you know what, just give them 100 times more life. That's what I mean with human numbers. But obviously, if the opponents have, like, instead of 100 times more life, 200 times more life, they would actually survive this madness. And I actually, yeah, they would. Like, if I just did yeah, if the opponents had double the life that they have now, they would actually survive them. Not all of them. Like, for example, this guy would not survive. Nothing would change. I will still do 40,000 damage to this guy. But, oh, am I though? Yeah, I am. But, it would make them even more durable. Like, everything would be more durable. That's like the main point of all my arguments based on don't nerf the game, buff the opponents. That you achieve the same solution without making the whole player base, without making half the player base feel bad. Because it is half the player base, it's not all the whole player base. I don't think, like, no, not I don't think. I've seen the comments in my videos. I've seen the comments in Waterbots, Retro, like everybody who's played this. I'm watching like comments. I want to, you know, gather opinions, and I'm also watching like this over the Discord of this game, what people are saying. And there are a bunch of people that say this feels overtuned. This feels a bit too powerful. You know, things like that about relics. By the way, they're talking about relics because, you know, relics is pretty much the game. So there are a bunch of people that have those opinions that nerfing things is the way to go because they want to have a more grounded game, which is fair, right? Which is fair. You are allowed to have any opinion that you want to have. But in my opinion, roguelikes should not be grounded. In my opinion, roguelikes should strive for the player can become broken and have fun, just meme it up, you know. And then if you want to fix the whole broken part aspect of that thing, you just go with, well, we got endless mode, and in endless mode, enemies life scale 10 times per level, you know, and then first endless mode, they have 10 times the life, second endless mode, they have 100 times the life, third endless mode, they have 1,000 times the life, and at some point, you will not be able to kill them, you know. Or pretty much anything, or challenge mode, you know, we have challenge mode, which makes everything crazily hard, so you can become broken in normal mode, but not really in challenge mode, you know. Things like these are, I think, the solutions. And if you want to make, if at the end of the day you don't want these as solutions, once again, you achieve the exact same outcome if you nerf things or if you buff the things that defeat you, right? It's the exact same outcome. The only difference would be that if you nerf things, then you have a higher chance. What should we go with? We can go with Wand of Skull, Might, Power, and Die. We could go with Electro Peglin and make everything worse. No, we're gonna just go with nothing, okay? I could have picked up the meteorite. Dang it. Should have picked up the meteorite just for the meme. But as I said, I saw Waterbots and it doesn't really work, so... let's continue. Where to go? Here we go. So what was I saying? Yeah, it won't be exactly the same, right? I do realize, I do understand some game dev, okay? I do understand simple concepts and, you know, not only simple concepts, also complex concepts about balancing. So increasing the opponent's life would make it so that a bunch of relics would become a bit worse, and you would be a bit more forced to pick up the good relics. Well, guess how you fix that? Can you guess? I'm gonna leave you to comment down below the guess. Okay, you can pause here and guess down below how would you fix that? And then you can edit your comment after you hear my opinion on it, like, oh, I unpaused and now the opinion is this. Yeah, the opinion, duplicate all orbs again. Actually no, let's just go, yeah, let's just go 1, because I don't know if the game is gonna start lagging just by the fact if I have too many orbs in the deck. I don't even know if that's also like an issue. So yeah, the way to do that, special relic, that is the healing relic. I think I will die in the bomb stages if I take this. I don't want to die to the bomb stage. That's my thing. How many will I die to the bomb stage? Man, I'm a bit afraid about the bomb stage. How many bombs are on the bomb stage? I think it's like, how many bombs can I survive if I take this? I cannot survive. I will die at 13 bombs, and I guarantee you that it's more than 13 bombs, so we're not gonna take it. And the time has come for me to actually say the way you actually, you know, balance the game, even if all the relics are worse. Yep, you buff them. You buff the other relics. You know, increase the opponent's life, buff the relics that are trash. It's as simple as that. Oh, we can see the stage now. We can see the stage now. I mean, I don't know why I'm singing, but still, we are seeing the stage right now. I have never seen this. I mean, I have seen the stage of the previous one we did because of the slime we had. But now we actually see the stage, like, for real. And honestly, it isn't that bad. It's, okay, it's a square. And then there is like a... It's pretty much another square, but let's say it's a circle. So there is a circle within the square. And then there is like a line here. And then there are 1, 2, 3, 4 lines that move around. And then there are 6 lines that go upward. That is pretty much the stage. Bomb is piercing. Everybody's dead. And the last shot was 510,000. Ooh, even more damage contribution from everything. Okay, nothing should exist. Have I actually marked this correctly? No, I was just randomly marking. Let's go this route. Let's go like this route. And then like fight because memes. And yeah, actually fight. Yeah, let's go fight. I want to avoid events. But Sifd, you just went to an event. I believe this event is good. This event's gonna be the waterfall. I just take a random guess. That's how you predict. That's how luck is made. You just ask and shall receive. I've said this time and time again. If you want something, by the way, read the book that's called The Secret and read it as if it's true. Don't read it as if, man, this is stupid. By the way, we popped 8 red bombs. Like I have friends read the book and be like, yo, Sifd, do you actually believe in that? It's not about actually believing it. It's about the fact that it just makes everything more positive for your life. Like, you're just, you know what, if I believe in something, it's just gonna happen, but you also have to follow it. Obviously, this has nothing to do with the fact that I predicted the waterfall, but still, I mean, that's happening. Like, it's just happening. I ask for something, I just receive it, you know? It doesn't happen always, but it feels like it happens more often. That's the thing. That's actually the thing. If you believe that it's gonna happen. Let's see if we survive. I mean, we will have 100 life. Exactly why I wanted to go with 100 life, 225,000. Okay, let's go with heal, as I don't have any other healing other than that. Dumbbell. Might as well. Doesn't really matter. Let's go left. So yeah, I was saying, it doesn't have to do with it actually being true or not. Okay, like, it might be a big old lie they're selling to you, right? It might be whatever. That does not matter. That is not the point. The point is, if you believe that something will happen, and then it actually happens, then you just feel, you know, you feel the luck. You feel as if you made that happen, right? You realize that. So, for example, I might say the next event's gonna be a waterfall, and it might not be, okay? And then the next time it's gonna happen, I'm gonna say the same thing. It's gonna be the waterfall, and it might not be. And then 1, 3rd time, 4th time, 5th time, 10th time, at some point I'm gonna actually, you know, do the prediction, and at that point I'm gonna be like, yeah, I got it, man. But the thing is that for some reason it happens, like, the more predictions you do, the less you remember the times you didn't actually hit it, and the more you actually remember the times you did hit it. So all the time, like, you know, I just do random predictions, and if anything, my luck goes to show that it works. I don't know, man. It works. It just works. I guess it works for me because I believe to it a bit too much. But yeah, I don't know. It works. You just ask and you shall receive. Ask and you shall receive. What is this gonna be? This is gonna be 30 bombs. 30 pegs. It is a bomb. No, obviously not. But okay, discard an additional orb for the useless. Let's go. I mean, if you try, that's the thing. If you try to force a guess, then you don't get it. But if you're like, this is gonna be, you just throw away the opinion, then it is actually that. I don't know, man. I don't know. At the end of the day, the main point here that I'm making is the one I said like a second ago. Remove an orb. Here, whatever, doesn't matter. Once again, forced event. Got all of those, man. Yeah, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. As I said previously, the more times you try to get a guess, no, skip. Resets also grant grit. If you take this, it's over. Like, I pressed backspace, by the way. If you take that, you can no longer do damage. I can guarantee you. I tested it. I do test runs before I do meme runs. So, I can guarantee you that your damage goes above 2 billion and you just do 0. Straight up, you do 0. Oh, you know what? I can showcase it. Like, literally, when this run is gonna end, I'm gonna showcase that. You know, we got a little bonus here for the people that stay at the end, you know, for those people that do retention rates and, you know, stay here at the very end and, just, you know, are part of the community. I don't know. Let's go in there. Very nice. That should be enough. Do you see that we were completely busted, completely maddening, and we still don't watch out everything because opponents have more life. Let's skip. Let's go with the Pegboard has 2 more resets. That's not a good idea, but it's also not a bad idea, so let's take that. That means we're gonna do even more bounces. I'm okay with bouncing more often. I'm not okay with doing 0 damage. Let's see what we get here. It's gonna be like, I don't know, the chip again. No, oh, yep, the trash. Well, let's count this again. So 4 plus 4 is 8, plus 2 is 10, and then 6 in the middle, 16. 16 times 4 is, well, 6 times 4 is 24. So that's 60, 84 damage. So they have, they're not even hiding it. They have a stage in the game that literally does 84 damage to you. The stage, not even the opponents. The stage does 84 damage to you. YOLO, man. YOLO. Bombays. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Pierce. Oh. I didn't even kill him. Insane. 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 You see? I'm still gonna say the same thing again. Just increase the damage of the opponents. It doesn't matter how OP that is it. That is something that I realized from Backpack Hero. It does not matter at all how much damage the opponent does. Because if the opponent scale, the player does. Because if the opponent scale infinite life, then at some point the player will not be OP. It's as simple as that. Just scale the life of the opponents, if that's your issue. I don't know, man. I don't know. They would need to balance a million things. But I still believe the same thing. I still believe the best way to balance this game would be to aggregate all the damage. By the way, aggregate means to add up, right? Because I'm using this word lately a lot, and I'm not sure if I'm using it correctly. Anyway, yeah, I have seen, like, just aggregate all the life into one opponent. If you're gonna have like 3 archers, just aggregate all the life of those 3 archers into 1 archer. If anything, just add even a bit more. You know, if 3 archers have 600 life, just make 1 archer have 800 life, and then 1 tank that has, instead of 200 life, has 500 life, and 1 healer, instead of having 150 life, has 400 life or something like that. And that's the fight, right? You just have to deal with those 2 opponents. I think that would be like the simplest solution, and also more balanceable, like a lot more balanceable, because right now it feels like half the balance is with you having Overhammer in mind. Like if you don't have Overhammer, a bunch of things don't feel balanced. Like you feel like if you don't kill if you don't get a kill with with your first 2 shots, there is a good chance that, you know, the whole shot's gonna be you're gonna lose life. Oh, look at this! They have 400k life. Can we do a billion? Can we do a billion? Definitely not. Can we do a million though? Can we do a million damage? By the way, I have a few runs in the, once again, in the Peglin playlist in my channel that I did millions of damage and even billions of damage. Like I did some things in the past on the beta version. By the way, I also tried to do the overflow, but in a different way. I'm gonna do the overflow after this. As I said, don't leave after this fight. Instantly, I'm gonna just pause and right away go ahead and show you guys what it looks like. It's not even gonna take 2 minutes. Just to show you guys that I am correct about the fact that I didn't pick up that relic. Let's go here. Nice. Rip. That guy got toasted. Wait, I didn't do overflow damage? Wow, I didn't even do a million. Not even a million. By the way, this thing made us start with 53,000, and now we are at 800,000. Yeah, I think this time we will get a double kill. Almost, the last shots might be a million. Okay, this was 860,000, so now I keep that 10% up. Okay, the shot is almost perfect. Not exactly perfect, but almost. Let's see, can I do a million? We're at 500,000 right now. 600,000. Yeah, I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening. I have too few orbs. Right now we are at... Oh, we're close, we're close. We cancel that. 900,000. Million damage shot. Yes, we did the million damage shot. Let's go. Fa-boom! Fa-boom! Sound effects. Sifd sound effects. Peglin's like bouncing around. You win! Restart. I mean, I'm gonna restart, but it doesn't matter. Okay, here, it doesn't matter what I pick up. By the way, this thing scales the opponent's life times 3. Like, now the slime is gonna have like 18,000 life or something like that. Like, look how much life the slime's gonna have. Look at this, look at this, look at this. 18,000, man, 18,000. Anyway, yeah, I'm not gonna take a shot. Let me just, I'm coming right back up here to, yeah, I'm gonna just reset this whole run and pick up the resets refresh, and you're gonna see how crazy it becomes. Okay, and I'm back. Obviously, this is like a completely different run because I had to restart the run so that I pick up the relic, you know, because that's how the mod works. So now, and also I made like a typo. I meant a resets crit, okay? Now that resets crit, you're gonna see that we're gonna do overflow damage, and we're actually not gonna do any damage, like, whatsoever. If I'm lucky enough to get a few resets here, because this stage is really bad, and maybe will not allow us to actually showcase that. You know what? If the stage does not allow us, then at the end of the day, Refresh Orb is definitely gonna do it on its own. So, give me a sec here. It's gonna be like only 2 shots. This opponent's gonna survive, obviously. Okay, and now after the shot, the next shot's gonna be the reset shot, and then you will see it. I mean, at the end of the day, you can just wait a bit more until I get it, right? It isn't the end of the world, guys. Just trying to showcase. By the way, the difference in damage is already insane. Instantly 2 million damage. Instant, but now it should happen. Yeah. Actually, what? Oh, this does not do that. Ah, this does not. This does not do the crit. Oh, it happened. It happened. It happened. It happened. It happened. Look at this. Crit times 45. Yeah, it happened. Right now, we have so many resets, which provided us with so much crit Somalos power that my damage has overflown, and now I cannot damage anymore. Oh, what? That is not what was happening in my test run. Sifd be like, trust me. No, guys, wait, just wait. I'm becoming flustered here. Although I'm not actually flustered, but still, it's... What? I did this in a test run. I can guarantee you this... It was doing overflow damage. It wasn't working. Trust... no longer trust Sifd. Oh, come on, game. Come on, game. Don't throw me under the bus like this. Give me a good stage. If I get the spider stage, then you're gonna all see. You're all gonna see. You're all gonna see. I mean, at the end of the day, we're still having fun, and now we're doing even millions of damage, billions of damage, and even if not more. That's what you should have done from the get-go. You should have gone with this build. It's so much more fun. If the next I'm gonna wait for one more stage. If the next stage is not the spider stage, I'm gonna do another refresh here real quick, and I'm gonna also add 2 more refresh orbs. I want to show this because previously I did have more refreshes. If you remember, previously we had the relic that said that I have 2 additional refreshes. So I'm gonna put the relics in that say I have even more refreshes, and then I'm gonna come back again, and I'm gonna show you guys that yes, overflow damage does happen, and yes, you should not actually go for this strat with too many crits. But yeah, let's still have fun for a minute. Okay, right now we are in overflow damage. It's no longer shown, but I don't think we're high enough to yeah, also we didn't hit enough. Yeah, it's at billions, so it's at millions. I think it was 16 million or something like that. Sifd, if you're gonna continue this run, you could have continued the previous run. Why did you reset? Because I want to showcase. Maybe this stage is gonna do us the job. Maybe this stage is gonna fix us up and help us with what I'm trying to showcase. If it doesn't happen in the first shot, I'm just gonna stop the shot here and just go ahead and just add 2 more resets on the board. And then people will be like, yes, Sifd, obviously, if you have 5,000 resets, then yeah, that would happen. I could guess that too. Well, could you guess the fact that we did actually have 2 more resets on the previous run? Yeah, these do not reset. The resets that these orbs provide do not do what I want them to do. Yeah, this is just not happening. By the way, the pause actually does not work. Yep, it's truly a beauty. Anyway, let me come back to this right away. Give me a sec. I'm gonna add 2 more resets to the shot. Okay, I'm back. Theoretically, it should happen this time. Okay, now I have 2 more resets on the board. Theoretically, the multiplier should go about 60. Yeah, look at this. For 60 multiplier, it's over. Like, now we're not gonna do damage. I can guarantee you. I guarantee that this shot's gonna be overflow damage, therefore 0. I can guarantee you. With times 77, with times 80, with Soma loss, oh man, look at this. It's gonna just drop. Up, 0 damage. 0 damage. And what did I do? I just added 3 more crits on the board. I mean, I just needed to add like 2 more crits. I just added this just to make sure that it's gonna happen, because we are like times 80, times 98, times 108. At times 60, you already do overflow damage. Like, if it's crit loss and it says like crit times 60 and up, you can no longer damage the opponent. Like, it just is not possible. You do so much damage that it's above 2 billion plus, so you cannot do anything. And yeah, they just drop on the ground. That is why I didn't pick this relic up, and yeah, that was it. I just wanted to say that. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I wanted to showcase this. I hope you guys enjoyed. I also hope you guys cared enough about this so that you stayed here in the end, you know, to see this thing. I'm not going to take shots here, but I will, as always, do the outro. So, as always, thanks for all the Patreon and the membership supporters. And if you also want to support me, just drop a like. It helps out the channel. You know, simplest way to do, doesn't even cost anything, you know, with algorithm and stuff. And yeah, as I mentioned in the run, if you want to see more modded runs, although in the demo version, because that's where I have done most of my modded runs, then, you know, you can just look at the Peglin playlist that I have on the channel. Maybe I'm gonna remember to put like a card somewhere in the corner or something, if I remember it. But yeah, I mean, that is it. Yeah, that's it. Oh, and by the way, Wonderbots, if you're watching, you could say hi. You could say, like, I mean, I'm kidding. Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching, and see you guys around.